a relationship that serves them well as the foundation for their marriage. They have chosen each one of you to be here with them, to witness their wedding vows as they join together as husband and wife. Who brings this one? Good idea. Y'all may all be seated. Marriage is a bold step into an unknown future. It is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. In marriage, two lives are intimately shared, and the blending of the two must not diminish either one. Rather, it should enhance the individuality of each partner. Each of us knows that a marriage is not created by a law or a ceremony. Rather, it occurs in the hearts of two human beings. It grows out of loving, caring, and sharing ourselves with another. This ceremony is not magic. It will not create a relationship that does not already exist and has not already been celebrated in all the commitments that Nick and Sarah have made to each other, both large and small, in the days since they first met and recognized their connection to one another. I do want to share one small story that I managed to gather from Nick about how they met. And I really can't change what he put in his own words here, so I'm pretty much going to read this word for word. I met Sarah at the hospital when she first received her privileges. I walked into the old physician library thinking it would be just another day. I walk in and this beautiful woman was sitting there awaiting me to show her how to find information on her patients. I make it through the hour and a half without stumbling through my words too much. I remember running into her after that, making rounds, and I had to make a conversation because I had not seen her since our first meeting. 4th of July was that week. So, naturally I asked, what do you have planned? She replied, hamburgers, hot dogs, maybe a beer. I found myself thinking, this gorgeous woman wants a simple all-American meal and a beer with no ring sighted. I was like, man, I could hang out with her. That wouldn't happen for a few more months though. An invitation to a mutual friend's Halloween party, where that night, with the young Maverick here strapped in full flight suit, saw a fine little gypsy queen walk through the doors with one of those 8-ball fate guessing things. He knew that night that he had to, as Maverick, lock on target and take his shot. They had a great time together with friends and one another, and the rest is history. And for some reason, I convinced her to like me, and then eventually love me. Today represents not only the joining of Nick and Sarah, but also the joining of their families and friends. Nick and Sarah would like to recognize the parents on this occasion, offer their profound gratitude for all the love and care. But without them, they wouldn't be who they are today. Deep, abiding affection. The magical and compelling shared impulses that make us seek each other's company is among the greatest gifts of human experience. Any of us who have been fortunate enough to find and express the kind of loving devotion that we are celebrating here today knows that it is an awesome and beautiful thing. So at this time, I'd like to share 3 suggestions with both of you. My first suggestion is this, my friends. Be constantly grateful for this precious person who has chosen to make a life with you. My second suggestion would be generous with compliments. Be attentive and helpful. The world can be a tough place, and any of us can be subject to rough handling. Each of you, by your own tenderness towards each other, kind words, and thoughtful actions, make your marriage and your home an uplifting refuge. Last, and but perhaps most importantly, make truth the unfailing bedrock of your lives together. A happy, loving marriage is built on trust and respect. That trust can only be sustained if you are both deeply committed to always being open and truthful in every exchange, no matter how small. My hope for you is this, that you may have many long years to delight in each other's company, to feel gratitude for your great fortune in having found each other, to to make a home together that is at once sheltering and welcoming to each, to do meaningful, productive work at home and in the world, and to love and be loved by the friends and families who have come here to support you. Nick and Sarah, do you present yourselves willingly and of your own accord to be joined in marriage? Will you promise to care for each other in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your lives together? Then please, let's begin. So we'll start with you, Sarah, who will repeat after me. Nick, I promise today, or let's start over. Today, Nick, today, I promise you that though the world may change, and though we may change with you, I will always love you, always treasure you, and will share all that I am with you. I am proud from this day forward to be called your wife. I am your out. Sarah, today I promise you that though the world may change, and though we may change with you, I will always love you, always treasure you, and will share all that I am with you. I am proud from this day forward to be called your husband. Start again, Sarah. You don't have to repeat it. For thousands of years, men and women have exchanged rings as a token of their vows. Let these rings be a sign that your love has a past, a present, and a future. All right, Nick, Sarah, take Nick's ring and repeat after me as you place it on his finger. I give you this ring as a sign that I choose you to be my husband, my partner, and my best friend to the end of my days. Sarah, I give you this ring as a sign that I choose you to be my wife, my partner, and my best friend to the end of my days. The love already shared by your hearts has been strengthened by the vows you have taken and the rings you've now exchanged. Nick and Sarah, we have heard your promise to share your lives in marriage. In the honesty and sincerity of what you have said and done here today, and in accordance with the laws of the state of Florida, it is my honor and delight to declare you henceforth to be husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor and pleasure to present to you for the first time and from this day forward, Mr. and Mrs. Nick Stokes. Woo!